Okay, so FYP vlog number 3. You know, 3 is the magic number and all that kind of stuff. So, good news is I've got mostly good news for this one, hopefully. Well, there probably is some bad stuff, but we'll get to that. So, I decided what I was going to do was I was going to work on my project book now. And there was like some stuff that I could easily do in it. I could work on the graphic for the cover page. I could do the table of contents, I could do the key influences, I could do the ideation for the project, all that kind of stuff I could totally do now without tying in the process yet, because the process is still ongoing at the moment. But I can obviously detail the process later in time, but I just felt I was going to get those areas done. So I started working on those areas of the project book, because that's a really important bit, and I was encouraged to start the project book ASAP. So this is me starting the project book now. And it also gives me a break from the whole audio side of things. It gives me a little break from it. Like, I like to write and I'm good at writing. I can write stories, or if you told me to go and write up something, I could spend all day writing quite happily on it. Like, so that's why I decided that I just wanted to take a little break, because all our other assignments are coming in now, and they're coming in, and you know, the deadlines are all soon enough, so I want to give them time as well. So I did all that kind of stuff. I got up to the key influences completely finished on the final year on the project book now. I'll probably have to go back though and redo some of them. I'm not happy with some of the layout of the pages, and I still have to work on my graphic that I'm going to put in it. But my actual cover page graphic turned out to be an awesome success. I was actually really happy with how it turned out. I'll just put a picture of it down in the bottom left, or the bottom, it's going to be your bottom right hand corner, but it's my left basically, so I'll put it down there and you'll be able to see it. So yeah, so I got that done and I was quite happy with how it turned out. It was based off of exactly what I spoke of in the last vlog, where it was like, it was the animal eyes, the slits. I tried to combine the slits with our own pupils and that kind of stuff. And then I tried to use Bruce Timm's Batman with the really edgy, dynamic look of the eye as well. And I cut some of the eye out deliberately in this, because I wanted to focus directly on the pupil. And then the typography is based on a satanic verse that I found, basically. It's a satanic kind of font, basically, called Sanctuary. Sanctuary. Why did I pronounce that weird? Anyway, so yeah, the font is called Sanctuary, and it's really cool, and I think it just ties in with the whole idea of the project, and I've taken the visuals out of the script now, and the script is still something like 42 pages long, so it's good to know that the visuals clearly didn't impact the script that much with my decision to take them out in the last vlog and that kind of thing. I mean, I tested out, when I was doing the cover art for the booklet, I tested out a few different kind of fonts, and I felt that that was the best one. It seemed to kind of capture the whole, like, vibe of what I was kind of going for throughout the project. So, my goal for the next week now is going to be, or for the next vlog, sorry, by the time the next vlog comes out, I'm going to hopefully have the process part of the project book started, hopefully. I'm going to have some of the actual podcast worked on, and hopefully all the people's audio will be edited, and then that way I can start to implement my own sound effects and that kind of stuff, which I've built up like a massive library of. I think there's something like 48. A picture of that is just over here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's nice to see my project actually coming together now. I was starting to feel really down about it and question whether I was actually going to keep going with this FYP. It's not like, but I guess it's kind of nice to know that I've not quite hit that point yet. I probably will hit that point. If there is one thing I feel bad about, it's not going to supervisor meetings. That is going to be a massive downfall for me, because it's my own fault for not doing them. It's literally my own fault, but it's literally because I don't know how to tell my supervisor that I've just dropped a portion of my project. And I dropped it because I didn't think it fitted in. It wasn't for any other reason, but I don't know how to say that, so I guess I'm going to say it through this. But yeah, and I don't know how to say that I've dropped that and that I'm where I am now in the project, I guess. To be honest, I was hoping to be a little bit further along than I am now, but it's nice to see that it's actually coming together now. So it is. So hopefully by the next vlog I'll have had the podcast started now. The actual podcast will be started and completely underway. The people's audio will all be edited and that kind of stuff. And I'll have slightly further progress in the project. So we'll see how that goes, and I will be back for the next vlog. Catch you later.